Okay, my name is Israel with Top Gun. I'm conducting the new modernization outer exterior pre-trip for a Class B truck. You are allowed to have this checklist during your exam. So I'm going to go ahead and start my outer exterior pre-trip. First, I'm going to start with the top of my tractor. The clearance lights in the center are properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, also amber in color. Then you have your marker lights on each side, properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, amber in color. I'm going to work my way down to my lights. They're properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, clear in color. Then on both sides. Then you have your turn signals on both sides, properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. They're also amber in color. And then you have your marker lights on each corner, on each side, are properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, also amber in color. Then you have your license plate. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. All the hardware is present, and of course, it is up to gate. Then on our tractor in the front, underneath, there's no puddles or oil or coolant on the ground, and the vehicle is not leaning left or right. From there, we will go to our tractor turn indicator, properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, amber in color, and works as it should. From there, we're going to go ahead and go to our tractor turn signal and brake lights on the back on both sides are properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and work as they should. From there, we're going to go to our last light, which is the one on the tractor. Also, turn indicator is properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, amber in color. We're going to go ahead and do our fuel tank. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. There's no fuel on the ground. It's secured by saddle straps and rubber garment. It's properly mounted, secured. It's not cracked or broken or digging into the tank. My my steps are properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. All the hardware is present. It's free of debris and it can support my weight. Then from there, my fuel cap, and it's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it's obviously secured by a safety chain and gasket or rubber seal, and the cap is on tight. Next, we're going to go ahead and open the hood. Make sure that you support the hood from the front, just like so. Okay, as soon as we open the hood, we're going to go ahead and check for all our hoses and clamps. They're all properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. There's no oil or coolant on the ground. Then we're going to go ahead and do our reservoirs. First, we're going to start from the top with our coolant reservoir. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. All the hardware is present. It's filled to manufacturer spec, and of course the cap is on tight. Next, we're going to go to our power steering reservoir. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, filled to manufacturer spec, and the cap is on tight. Then we're going to go to the windshield washer fluid reservoir. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, filled to manufacturer spec, and the cap is on tight. Next, we're going to go to our oil fill tube and dipstick. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. It's obviously filled to manufacturer spec, and you would check this with the engine not running. From there, we'll go next door to our transmission oil fill tube and dipstick. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, filled to manufacturer spec, and you would check this with with the engine running. From here, we drop down to our steering shaft. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it does not have any more than 10 degrees of play. It's connected to two U-joints, one here on the bottom, one here on the top. They're properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and properly greased. From here, we're going to go to our power steering gearbox. Our power steering gearbox is properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. All the lines and hoses going to it are properly connected. They're not leaking. And of course, all the hardware is present to my power steering gearbox. From there, we're going to go to right here. It's called the Pitman arm. To complete our steering, it's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it's secured by a castle nut and cotter key. From the Pitman arm, we're going to go to the drag link. The drag link, it's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it's also secured by a castle nut and cotter key. From the drag link, we're going to go to the steering knuckle or upper control arm. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it's also secured by your castle nut and cotter key. Last but not least, you have your tie rod end right here. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it's also secured by a castle nut and cotter key. That concludes all your steering. Now we're going to go from our steering to our suspension. On our suspension, we have leaf spring hangers on both ends. So here's the front one, and then we come over here to the back. You can physically see the leaf spring hanger that's right here located on the rear. So that is properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. It is secured by a U-bolt and a saddle, and all the hardware is present on my U-bolts and saddle. Your main leaf spring here cannot have any damage, and your secondary leaf spring can have up to 25%. So that concludes everything on my suspension, except for one thing, sorry. The last thing on the suspension is obviously the shock. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. The hardware is present on both ends, and it's not leaking. So that concludes everything on my suspension. Now from there, we're going to go to our brakes, which starts right here, right next door to the shock. Our airline, canister, and clamp is properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and not leaking. From there, we're going to go to our brake drum, which is right there. Brake drum, it's round, it's steel. There is no illegal welds. There's no indication of any heat. From there, we're going to go to our brake shoes. They're properly mounted, secured. They're not cracked or broken. There's no signs of any excessive heat. And most importantly, there's no oil or grease. If there was oil or grease there, that would be an indication of an inner wheel seal leak. Next, we're going to go to our steer tire. For steer tire, we're going to start with ABC. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts on all three sides. We have even wear. We have no less than 4/32, and I would check that with a thread depth gauge. And of course, on our steer, it cannot be recapped or regrooved. From there, we're going to go to our steel rim. It's properly mounted, secure, not cracked or broken. It's round, and there's no illegal welds. It's secured by all my lug nuts are present. They're properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. And if there is an indication of a loose lug nut, we'll have a rust trail right here in between them. And there will be metal shavings right here on the studs. Also, my steel rim cannot be wallered out. Okay, and if this was an aluminum wheel, there would be a white powdery substance around this lug nut. Okay, from there we're going to move to our valve stem. My valve stem is steel, it's straight, it's properly capped, and it's filled to its proper level, which is 100 to 110 psi. I'm going to go down my checklist. We're going to go ahead and inspect our batteries. From the batteries, they're properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. We'll look at my battery cables, same as my steer, ABC, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. All my lugs on top of my batteries, they're all present, and my positives and negatives are not crossed. That concludes everything on my batteries. From there, we're going to go to my steps. They're properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. All the hardware is present, and they are free of debris, and of course, they can support my weight. Okay, last but not least, over here we have our air tanks. Air tanks, they're properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. Obviously, they're not leaking on my primary and secondary tank. From there, we're going to go to our cross member and frame. So this is your cross member. Obviously, this is your frame. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. There is no illegal welds and no illegal drill holes. From there, last but not least, we'll do our fifth wheel mount. It's properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken. All our hardware is present, and our fifth wheel skid plate is properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, and it's properly greased. That concludes the outer exterior pre-trip.